Today, we go for an all-you-can-eat Mexican fiesta that's north of the border. But in a world where buffets died and then came back, how does this particular one stack up? Mexican Keith goes to Chicago to find out. It's Keith takes his stomach on a Mexican fiesta today on Wrangle's Angle.
Being someone that loves to eat, I have many good memories of going to the all-you-can-eat buffet as a kid. But of course, I also have memories of being extremely full afterward. But we're older now, and wiser, and able to make a lot better decisions. So when I found out that Chicago has a buffet that specializes in Mexican food, I was pretty excited. It's interesting though, because over the course of my life, I don't recall experiencing too many buffets that specialize in Mexican food. American? Sure. Chinese? Sure. But not very many Mexican buffets. So let's just say, my Mexican-American stomach will be very excited if we find a place that we can return to. But also my Polish-American friend, Patrick. And he's going to be joining us when we go to the Mexican buffet later today. Speaking of which, we gotta go pick him up. Come on. We're going to the Mexican buffet in Chicago. Let's go.
Today, we're going to Taquizas Don Rafa on the very famous 26th Street in Chicago, Illinois. They're an all-you-can-eat Mexican buffet serving Chicago since 2014. They claim to be El Mejor Buffet Mexicano, but on their website, they only claim to be the best Mexican buffet in Chicago. Do I sense some backtracking on their claim? As to where they stand, today we'll find out. But first, it's off to pick up my worthy video sidekick and friend, Patrick. Let's listen in.
All right, we are coming to you from outside of Patrick's house. This is Patrick right here.
What's up, guys?
He works with me. You know, I gotta be honest with you. When I first saw you, I thought, that guy looks cool, but he's probably gonna bully me at some point. You know what I mean?
I have that image, but
yeah.
Keith, you're a great guy.
Yeah,
so.
Thanks, man. We're good. We're gonna go to a Mexican food buffet. When do you ever hear about those?
You never do. That's why we're gonna go try it.
I've been to maybe one or two, but you don't really hear about those. Are you excited?
I am. I'm very happy.
We got a taco-shaped piñata.
We do.
We got some nice sombrero hats. I brought some maracas. I'm sure we'll find use for them.
Well, here we are, on our way to a Mexican food buffet. And if that ain't clickbait enough for you, then why are you watching this video? I was starting to get hungry, but I knew we'd be there soon. So I knew the best thing to do was to just shake what my mama gave me. These maracas. Well, she didn't give them to me, I bought them. Anyway. And now here's footage of Patrick shaking the same maracas, and doing a fine job at it too. But as we drove closer to the city, I was realizing I should have had a snack before leaving the house. But luckily, Patrick told me to just keep my eyes on the prize, all-you-can-eat Mexican food. But eventually, we made it to our destination, the very famous 26th Street in Chicago. Well, we parked our car, paid the parking fee, and I was even fine enough to take the shot of Patrick here. But after walking just a few steps, we made it to the restaurant, Taquizas Don Rafa. So let's walk inside. And just walking in, you can tell that a Mexican fiesta is gonna happen up in here. And they were playing the music to match. In fact, here's Patrick dancing. But I didn't come here to dance, I came here to fill my belly. So let's show how it works here at Taquizas Don Rafa. It's a buffet, what do you expect? You serve yourself and eat. But there's also the grill, where they can make you pancakes, and eggs, and waffles, like any good Mexican restaurant does. But also things like quesadillas, sopies, and a few other things. But with our stomachs growling, and Patrick dancing, let's get this Mexican fiesta started. It's a good small variety of things like beans, rice, a lot of stews, and oh look, fruit-flavored gelatin. But I don't need to tell Patrick how it works. He knows what he's doing. So it looks like he's grabbing some stew right here, but he doesn't know what it is. And some of that stew. But he doesn't know what that is either. That's one complaint I had about Don Rafa. I feel their dishes should be labeled, considering even I wasn't sure what everything was. But now it just hit me. Am I supposed to know what all this stuff is? I was the one that got excited when I found out pancakes, eggs, and waffles were included. But look, I ordered quesadillas too. And here's some footage of me eating tortillas. And then here's Patrick doing the same thing, but a little better. Maybe I should put this sombrero on to remind myself where we are. I tried giving Patrick one, but he was pretty well invested in eating his Mexican meal, while I was pretty well invested in these Mickey Mouse waffles. Just like the ones at Disney World. But let's go back to Patrick making some tacos with his Mexican meal. Oh, and then this is me having some more pancakes with some imitation maple syrup. And some eggs, which I'm told are pretty hot commodities right now. And they taste just like the ones my mom used to make me for breakfast. Okay, but I'm not gonna pretend like I don't see what I'm doing here. And for the record, I did eat some more traditional Mexican food. And here's the plate to prove it, too. Lots of good stuff on there. And beans. I do love beans. And here's another plate with more stew, macaroni salad, and this makeshift noodles with cheese. Hey, and don't say it's not Mexican. I've been to plenty of Mexican parties with macaroni salad, and whatever the person felt like doing with spaghetti noodles that week. And I ate it. But I think I forgot to film it, so dang. But here's more footage of Patrick dancing. But I'd say that most everything here tasted good. And it was pretty good quality too for an all-you-can-eat setting. But then there was fruit gelatin for dessert. And the kind mixed with custard too. Believe it or not, these cups don't look that much different than the cups of gelatin you'll find people selling on the streets of Mexico. I told Patrick this, and he says he saw them many times when he just happened to be in Tijuana, Mexico. Oh man. But to finish it off, this is a big piece of bread. But let's get back to the car and talk about what we just accomplished.
Okay, so we're back.
We are back and we are full.
We are very, we didn't record this part, but sometimes my blood sugar is a little low. I need to eat.
This man wanted to stop at Dunkin' Donuts before we went to a Mexican buffet.
Just for like a donut, just to.
And I said no. We were 10 minutes away and we arrived.
And I think it worked out. God,
the food was amazing. I am stuffed. Price was good.
The service was good too.
The service was good.
They were very nice to us.
Everything was very delicious.
And the customers were even nice. You know
we
what
were
I mean?
being goofy and everybody laughed. We had a good time.
Everybody was having a good time. That's almost too good of a deal. The fact that you got what was in the buffet, but if you wanted them to make like a sope,
you got like a grill option. Yeah.
They didn't seem to like limit us. They just kept asking like, hey, what else you want?
Yeah, you definitely kept ordering.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
I probably had a decent amount of like waffles, Mickey waffles. Yeah. That is just a good combination. Mexican food and Mickey waffles. We're gonna go more in depth in just a little bit.
Keith, I do have to say though, can I please keep the maracas? I really want to take them home.
It's all yours, baby.
Thank you so much. Mexican buffet.
Taquizas Don Rafa. Come for the buffet, stay for the pancakes. And Mickey Mouse waffles to die for. Mwah! I don't know. Just seems like a slogan that Don Rafa should consider using. But food and quality wise, what's my opinion about Taquizas Don Rafa? We'll get to that in just a little bit. If you're enjoying the video so far, just remember, Wrangle's Angle is sponsored by you. So consider leaving me a cash donation today so I can keep making more episodes. Keith goes to England. Keith goes to England. Or you could just hit subscribe. Or if you prefer something tangible, remember, we got Wrangle's Angle t-shirts. And in just a few moments, I'll tell you where to get one. But in the meantime, we're gonna let Patrick and Keith drive back to the suburbs. But let's take a look at those results.
Honestly, I found Taquizas Don Rafa to be delicious. That's right, a great small variety of beans, rice, and stews, and even some dessert for a good price. The included pancakes, yeah, really, and everything else included on the grill menu was also a nice touch. If I have to say anything negative, it's that each individual dish in the buffet should be labeled to make for an easier dining experience. But all in all, I think that for the price you're paying, you're getting a bargain with what you're getting. So for the final score, I think I'll give Taquizas Don Rafa 8.25 quesadillas out of 10. The truth is that for a buffet-style eating experience, the quality of the food is very good, and that's enough to get you to come back. And that is why I think 8.25 quesadillas out of 10 is a fair rating. So that's why I'm gonna say, I recommend it. I recommend Taquizas Don Rafa, and that is the Wrangle's Angle on that one.
He's in pretty New York City. He's in pretty, yo. Ready? Okay. Me and Patrick definitely got our money's worth, and any post-buffet sickness was practically non-existent. We did just fine. But what's my advice for the future generation of buffet eaters? Honestly, make good decisions, eat responsibly, and most importantly, and I mean most importantly, know your limits. And that is the Wrangle's Angle on that one. Big special thanks to Taquizas Don Rafa for having me and Patrick, and I am also proud to say that even after me and Patrick left, Taquizas Don Rafa definitely still had enough food to continue the rest of the day without incident. If you enjoyed this episode, you'll love the time I went to Chicago for a different all-you-can-eat experience. All-you-can-eat Asian hot pot. They basically give you this big boiling pot of soup, meat and ingredients, and you basically cook it yourself. What a concept! And you'll find that episode on my channel. So don't forget, we got more videos for you to watch on YouTube and Facebook. Remember, either way, it's .com/WranglesAngle. And when you're there, don't forget to hit subscribe, because we got more videos for you on the way, including food videos, because everybody just loves it when I talk about food. And also, don't forget, we got Wrangle's Angle t-shirts.
That's right, Ko-fi.com/WranglesAngle is the official place to get official Wrangle's Angle merchandise, like the official Wrangle's Angle t-shirt.
And when you're there, don't forget, Wrangle's Angle is sponsored by you. So consider leaving me a cash donation, because Wrangle's Angle is free, and I like it that way. Remember that your purchases and donations help me to make more of the content that you love.
So consider leaving me a one-time or monthly donation today. And yes, monthly donations can be canceled at any time.
It's all waiting for you at Ko-fi.com/WranglesAngle. That's ko-fi.com/WranglesAngle. But also, I'd like to give a big special shout out to my friend Marcus and his wife Erica in Illinois, because I know that they love to watch Wrangle's Angle on their big TV at home. So a big special Wrangle's Angle shout out to both of them. But before we go, before you watch more of my videos, this being my very first episode with Patrick, I gotta be honest with you, I didn't really have an ending in mind. So, yeah. But we're not gonna end it right here. Let's go back to me and Patrick in the car, and let's see if we can find a good way to end this video. We'll see you next time, folks. Take it easy.
Okay, so we're here. We still got a few minutes on our parking. How are we gonna end the video? I mean, I don't have anything for us.
Keith, I do have to say, we still have that pinata in the back over there.
So let's break it!
Ready, Patrick? 1, 2, 3.
Been disqualified.